Ever wondered if you might be missing out on a more peaceful life just because of a few unnoticed habits? According to Marcus Aurelius, the ancient Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, there are things we need to quietly eliminate from our lives for greater peace and happiness. Today, we're diving into his teachings and uncovering 11 things you should consider eliminating. Stay with us until the end to discover some surprising elements you might not even realize are disrupting your tranquility. Let's get started by understanding why Marcus Aurelius' wisdom remains relevant and helpful in our hectic modern lives. As we explore these 11 elements, we'll learn how making small changes can lead to big improvements in our overall well-being. The first thing to consider eliminating from your life is negative self-talk. Constant negative self-talk can drain your mental energy, leaving you feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of recognizing and challenging these negative thoughts. Stoicism teaches us that our mind can be our greatest ally or our worst enemy, depending on how we manage our internal dialogue. Instead of letting negative thoughts take root, practice reframing them into positive or neutral statements. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I always mess things up," shift to a more constructive thought like, "I am capable of learning and improving." By doing so, you conserve mental energy and foster a more positive mindset, which can significantly enhance your overall well-being. This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles but also contributes to a more peaceful and balanced life. The second thing to consider eliminating from your life is toxic relationships. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the company we keep and the impact it has on our well-being. Relationships that bring harm rather than good can drain our emotional energy and disrupt our peace. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize our inner tranquility and discernment when it comes to our associations. If you find yourself constantly feeling stressed or diminished around certain individuals, it may be time to reevaluate those connections. Remember, it is not about casting people aside carelessly, but rather about setting boundaries that protect your mental and emotional health. By doing so, you create space for more positive and supportive relationships that uplift and energize you. This approach not only respects the Stoic principle of seeking harmony, but also enhances your overall quality of life. Reducing exposure to toxic influences allows you to focus on personal growth and peaceful living, as Marcus Aurelius wisely advised. The third thing to consider eliminating from your life is unnecessary materialism. Marcus Aurelius, along with other Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of valuing simplicity over the endless pursuit of material goods. In our modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the constant chase for the latest gadgets, fashion, or luxury items, believing they bring happiness. However, Stoicism teaches us that genuine contentment comes from within, not from external possessions. By letting go of the need for excessive material wealth, we can focus on what truly matters: personal growth, meaningful relationships, and inner peace. This doesn't mean we should completely shun all comforts or belongings, but rather recognize when our desire for more becomes a source of stress and distraction. Simplifying our lives and reducing our dependence on material things can lead to a more profound, lasting sense of fulfillment. Instead of asking what you can buy next, ask yourself how you can cultivate a richer interior life. This mindset shift aligns with Stoic ideals and helps foster a more balanced, purposeful existence. By valuing simplicity, you not only reduce mental clutter, but also align your lifestyle with principles that promote resilience, clarity, and true happiness. The fourth thing to consider eliminating from your life is overcommitment. Taking on too many tasks and spreading yourself too thin can lead to unnecessary stress and burnout. Marcus Aurelius, in his Stoic teachings, highlighted the importance of focusing on what truly matters and not being swayed by the endless demands of life. By overcommitting, you dilute your efforts and reduce your ability to excel in the areas that are most important to you. Instead of saying yes to every request or opportunity, practice discernment. Evaluate each obligation and ask yourself if it aligns with your core values and long-term goals. Learn to prioritize tasks that genuinely contribute to your well-being and success. This might mean turning down some invitations or delegating responsibilities to maintain a manageable schedule. Remember, it's not about doing more, but about doing what you choose with intention and excellence. By reducing your commitments, you create space to focus on activities that truly matter and bring you joy. This approach not only reduces stress, but also enhances the quality of your work and personal life. Following this Stoic principle helps you maintain your mental and emotional balance, leading to a more fulfilling and peaceful existence. Simplifying your commitments allows you to invest your time and energy in the things that genuinely enrich your life, rather than scattering your efforts across countless trivial pursuits. The fifth thing to consider eliminating from your life is the fear of missing out, commonly known as FOMO. In our ever-connected world, it's easy to feel like you're missing out on exciting opportunities, events, or experiences. This constant anxiety can lead to feelings of inadequacy and restlessness. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us to be content with what we have and to focus on the present moment. Marcus Aurelius believed that true happiness comes from within, and that constantly chasing external validations only distracts us from our inner peace. Instead of worrying about what others are doing or what you might be missing, practice gratitude for the things you already have. Appreciate the small, everyday moments that bring joy and fulfillment. When you shift your focus from external comparisons to internal contentment, you eliminate the stress and anxiety associated with FOMO. This not only aligns with Stoic teachings, but also fosters a sense of calm and satisfaction. Remember, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Often, it's greenest where you choose to water it. By letting go of FOMO, you can fully engage in your own life and enjoy the richness of each moment without the constant pressure of needing to be somewhere else or doing something different. This perspective helps you cultivate a peaceful mindset and a more fulfilling life, grounded in the present and appreciative of the unique experiences that are yours to enjoy. The sixth thing to consider eliminating from your life is gossip. Gossip, the idle talk about others, can be incredibly destructive, not just to those being talked about, but also to our own peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius, in his wisdom, cautioned against engaging in such frivolous activities. He believed that engaging in gossip reflects poorly on our character and distracts us from focusing on our own self-improvement. Stoicism teaches us to rise above unnecessary chatter and to practice virtues like kindness, integrity, and self-discipline. When you partake in gossip, you fuel negativity and create an environment of distrust and conflict, which ultimately disrupts your inner tranquility. Instead of spreading rumors or indulging in harmful discussions about others, direct your energy toward more meaningful conversations and actions. Reflect on how you can contribute positively to your community and build others up rather than tearing them down. By avoiding gossip, you not only enhance your own character, but also foster a more supportive and respectful environment around you. This approach aligns with Stoic principles and helps maintain your focus on personal growth and virtuous living. Remember, what you say about others often says more about you than it does about them. Choose words that reflect the person you aspire to be and create a ripple effect of positivity and integrity in your life. The seventh thing to consider eliminating from your life is procrastination. Procrastination can be a significant barrier to personal growth, leading to missed opportunities and diminished progress. Marcus Aurelius, in his Stoic teachings, emphasized the importance of taking action and not delaying tasks. Stoicism advocates for discipline and integrity in how we manage our time and responsibilities. When we procrastinate, we often create unnecessary stress and anxiety, which can undermine our mental and emotional well-being. To eliminate procrastination, start by breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes daunting projects seem less overwhelming and more achievable. Set clear priorities and deadlines and hold yourself accountable to them. Practice self-reflection to understand why you might be avoiding certain tasks. Often, it is due to fear of failure or discomfort. By addressing these underlying issues, you can develop a more proactive mindset. Embrace the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control and take daily, consistent actions towards your goals. Cultivate a routine that supports productivity and eliminate distractions that tempt you to put off important work. Remember, each moment of delay is a moment lost that could have been spent moving closer to your aspirations. By adopting Stoic discipline and making intentional choices with your time, you can overcome procrastination and foster a sense of accomplishment and growth. This approach not only aligns with Marcus Aurelius' teachings, but also empowers you to live a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Taking immediate, deliberate action enhances your resilience and ensures that you are continuously progressing towards your personal and professional goals. The eighth thing to consider eliminating from your life is the need for approval. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers championed the idea of self-reliance, urging us to find validation within ourselves rather than seeking it from others. The need for external approval can lead to a life driven by others' expectations, causing us to lose sight of our own values and desires. This constant chase for validation can be mentally exhausting and can compromise our authenticity. Stoicism teaches us that true worth and contentment come from living in accordance with our principles and virtues, not from the fleeting opinions of others. By letting go of the need for approval, you embrace self-reliance and develop a stronger sense of inner confidence. Focus on cultivating self-awareness and understanding your own worth independent of external feedback. Reflect on your values and what truly matters to you. When you align your actions with your own beliefs, you free yourself from the constraints of seeking others' validation. This not only fosters personal growth, but also leads to a more genuine and fulfilling life. Additionally, by not being swayed by external opinions, you strengthen your resilience and emotional stability. Remember, the opinions of others are often based on their perspectives and biases, which may not align with your reality. Trusting yourself and valuing your own judgment allows you to live more authentically and confidently. This approach, rooted in Stoic philosophy, helps you maintain a peaceful and balanced life, driven by your internal compass rather than external pressures. Embracing self-reliance and eliminating the need for approval empowers you to live more freely and purposefully, aligning your actions with your true self. The ninth thing to consider eliminating from your life is grudges. Holding grudges can be extremely toxic, both mentally and emotionally. Marcus Aurelius, along with other Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of forgiveness and letting go of past grievances. Grudges keep us tethered to negative experiences and emotions, preventing us from moving forward and finding peace. Stoicism teaches that holding onto resentment only harms ourselves and disrupts our inner tranquility. By forgiving others, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and bitterness. This does not mean condoning harmful behavior or forgetting what happened, but rather choosing to release the negative hold it has over us. Forgiveness aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and self-control. It requires wisdom to understand that everyone, including ourselves, makes mistakes. It takes courage to let go of the past and self-control to manage our emotional response. By practicing forgiveness, we foster a more compassionate and understanding outlook on life. This not only improves our own well-being, but also positively impacts our relationships and interactions with others. Remember, holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It only harms you. By embracing forgiveness, you align with Stoic principles and create a more peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling life. This approach helps you focus on personal growth and living in harmony with your true values. Letting go of grudges allows you to cultivate a mind free from the chains of resentment, opening the path to genuine peace and happiness. The 10th thing to consider eliminating from your life is unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habits can significantly impact both your physical and mental well-being, creating obstacles to a fulfilling and balanced life. Marcus Aurelius, through his Stoic wisdom, emphasized the importance of self-discipline and making conscious choices that contribute to our overall health. Unhealthy habits, whether they involve poor diet, lack of exercise, excessive screen time, or substance abuse, can lead to a range of negative consequences, including diminished energy levels, increased anxiety, and reduced resilience. Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our actions and to cultivate habits that support our well-being. By identifying and quietly eliminating unhealthy habits, you make room for positive changes that enhance your quality of life. Start by recognizing the habits that are detrimental to your health and understanding their root causes. This might involve self-reflection, seeking professional help, or making gradual adjustments to your daily routine. Replace unhealthy habits with healthier alternatives, such as incorporating regular physical activity, practicing mindfulness, or adopting a balanced diet. The key is to make sustainable changes that align with your values and long-term goals. Remember, the journey to eliminating unhealthy habits is not about perfection but progress. Each small step you take towards healthier choices contributes to a more vibrant and resilient life. By following Stoic principles and exercising self-discipline, you can overcome unhealthy habits and create a lifestyle that supports your physical and mental well-being. This approach not only aligns with Marcus Aurelius' teachings but also empowers you to live with greater vitality and inner peace. By fostering healthy habits, you build a foundation for a more balanced, purposeful, and fulfilling existence. The 11th thing to consider eliminating from your life is excessive consumption of media. In this age of constant connectivity, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the endless stream of information from social media, news broadcasts, and various online platforms. While staying informed is important, overindulging in media can lead to heightened anxiety, stress, and a fragmented attention span. Marcus Aurelius, in his wisdom, would likely caution us against letting external distractions dominate our mind. Stoicism advocates for moderation and mindfulness, encouraging us to focus on what truly matters and to guard our mental space against unnecessary noise. By limiting our media consumption, we can create more room for thoughtful reflection and meaningful activities. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds, consider setting specific times for checking updates and consuming news. This deliberate approach helps you maintain a balanced perspective and reduces the mental clutter that constant media exposure can create. Additionally, be selective about the content you engage with, favoring sources that promote positive and constructive insights. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control, such as our thoughts and actions. By curbing media overload, you can cultivate a more focused and peaceful mind, free from the constant barrage of distractions. This not only enhances your well-being but also empowers you to live more intentionally and authentically. Remember, your attention is a valuable resource, and by managing it wisely, you can foster a more balanced, resilient, and fulfilling life. This mindful approach to media consumption reflects the Stoic ideals of moderation and self-discipline, guiding you towards a more centered and harmonious existence. By adopting these changes, you embark on a transformation process that significantly enhances your mental and emotional well-being. Eliminating negative self-talk lays the groundwork for a positive mindset, fostering inner strength and resilience. When you remove toxic relationships, you're left with a supportive network that uplifts and energizes you. Simplifying your life by reducing unnecessary materialism allows you to focus on what truly matters, bringing a sense of contentment and inner peace. Overcommitment often leads to stress and burnout, but by prioritizing tasks that align with your values, you ensure a balanced and fulfilling life. Letting go of the fear of missing out helps you appreciate the present moment and find joy in your own experiences. Steering clear of gossip reduces negativity, enabling you to build a more respectful and supportive environment. Overcoming procrastination by taking deliberate action enhances productivity and prevents unnecessary stress. By eliminating the need for approval, you gain confidence in your own judgment and live more authentically. Forgiving others and letting go of grudges eradicates emotional toxins, paving the way for healthier relationships and personal peace. Replacing unhealthy habits with positive ones boosts your physical and mental health, leading to greater vitality and resilience. Lastly, limiting media consumption curbs distractions, allowing for more thoughtful reflection and meaningful activities. This comprehensive approach aligns with Stoic principles, guiding you towards a serene and focused life, filled with purpose and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius' legacy continues to shine brightly in our modern world, offering timeless wisdom that helps us navigate the complexities of contemporary life. His teachings, grounded in Stoic philosophy, encourage us to seek inner peace amidst external chaos, a principle that is profoundly relevant today. In an age where we are constantly bombarded with information, distractions, and stressors, the simplicity and clarity of Stoic thought provide a valuable counterbalance. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we cultivate resilience and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius' emphasis on self-discipline, mindfulness, and the pursuit of virtue resonates deeply in our quest for personal growth and mental well-being. His reflections on human nature and the importance of maintaining a balanced perspective remind us to stay grounded, compassionate, and true to our values. Whether it's managing stress, fostering meaningful relationships, or pursuing purposeful living, his wisdom offers practical strategies that enhance our daily lives. In essence, Marcus Aurelius' legacy teaches us that by cultivating a strong inner life, we can face the challenges of the external world with grace and strength, leading to a more fulfilled and harmonious existence. Let's explore how these principles can be successfully applied in our daily lives through some relatable contemporary examples. Take the idea of eliminating negative self-talk. Imagine you're working on a major project at your job and you make a mistake. Instead of beating yourself up with thoughts like, "I'm terrible at this," you could reframe it to, "Mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow." This shift not only reduces stress but also boosts your confidence to tackle challenges head-on. Now consider toxic relationships. Think about a friend who always drains your energy with constant complaints and criticism. By setting boundaries and limiting time spent with them, you protect your emotional health and create space for more uplifting interactions. This doesn't mean cutting them off cold turkey. Rather, it's about prioritizing your well-being. Unnecessary materialism often creeps up on us, especially with social media showcasing endless consumer goods. A friend of mine decided to declutter her home, focusing only on items that truly added value to her life. She reported feeling lighter and happier, with more time to enjoy meaningful activities and relationships. Overcommitment is another common issue. I knew someone who used to say yes to every social invitation, work project, and volunteer opportunity, only to end up burned out and exhausted. By learning to say no and prioritizing what truly mattered to her, she found more balance and joy in her daily life. The fear of missing out can be paralyzing in the age of social media. A colleague of mine used to constantly check her phone to stay updated on what everyone else was doing. By taking a step back and practicing gratitude for her own experiences, she found greater satisfaction in the present moment. Gossip is a sneaky disruptor of peace. I recall a team where negative talk about colleagues was rampant. When a few members decided to stop participating in these conversations, their workplace environment became more positive and collaborative. Procrastination can be a real hurdle. I had a friend who struggled to start her fitness routine. By breaking it down into small, manageable steps, she gradually built a consistent workout habit that improved her physical and mental health. The need for approval is something many wrestle with. One of my friends used to constantly seek validation for her choices, from career moves to personal decisions. By working on her self-awareness and valuing her own judgment, she gained confidence and began living more authentically. Holding grudges can weigh heavily on the heart. I remember a family conflict where forgiveness seemed impossible. When one member chose to let go of past grievances and extend an olive branch, it paved the way for healing and stronger family bonds. Unhealthy habits are often tough to break. A coworker decided to cut back on late-night snacking and replace it with healthier options. This small change led to better sleep, more energy, and an overall improvement in her well-being. Lastly, excessive media consumption can drain our mental energy. I know someone who decided to limit his news intake to just once a day. This simple adjustment reduced his anxiety and allowed him to focus more on meaningful activities and personal growth. These real-life examples demonstrate that applying Stoic principles can lead to significant improvements in our overall well-being. By making small, intentional changes, we can cultivate a more peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling life, much like the one Marcus Aurelius envisioned. Starting the journey of quiet elimination can seem daunting, but it is a powerful way to transform your life for the better. Imagine the peace and clarity you will experience by letting go of habits and thoughts that no longer serve you. Think about how much freer and lighter you will feel, unburdened by the unnecessary weight you have been carrying. Today is the perfect day to begin. Take a moment to reflect on the areas in your life where you can apply these Stoic principles. You do not have to change everything all at once. Start small, maybe by addressing negative self-talk or setting boundaries in a draining relationship. Each step, no matter how tiny, is a move towards a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Remember that the journey is personal and progress can be slow. Celebrate each victory, no matter how minor it seems. Every positive change you make builds momentum, leading to greater resilience and inner strength. By committing to this path, you not only honor the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, but also invest in your well-being and happiness. So why wait? Begin your journey of quiet elimination today and unlock the tranquility and fulfillment that comes from living a life aligned with your true values. Your future self will thank you. If these ideas resonate with you, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on living a Stoic-inspired life. Your journey towards a more serene and balanced life starts now. Let us walk this path together, one step at a time. In summary, the practices of quiet elimination derived from Marcus Aurelius' Stoic teachings offer profound benefits to our mental and emotional well-being. By eliminating negative self-talk, we lay the groundwork for a more positive and resilient mindset. Removing toxic relationships allows us to build a supportive and energizing network. Letting go of unnecessary materialism enables us to focus on what truly matters, bringing contentment and inner peace. Avoiding overcommitment reduces stress and allows us to prioritize meaningful tasks. Letting go of the fear of missing out helps us appreciate the present moment and find joy in our own experiences. By steering clear of gossip, we foster a more respectful and positive environment. Overcoming procrastination enhances productivity and reduces unnecessary stress. Eliminating the need for approval boosts our confidence and authenticity. Forgiving others and letting go of grudges paves the way for healthier relationships and personal peace. Replacing unhealthy habits with positive ones boosts our physical and mental health. Lastly, limiting media consumption curbs distractions, allowing for more thoughtful reflection and meaningful activities. Embracing these changes aligns with Stoic principles, guiding us towards a serene and focused life filled with purpose and tranquility. As you continue on this path, remember that personal growth is a journey, not a destination. Commit to continuous improvement and let the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism inspire you to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on Stoic living. Together, we can cultivate a life of peace, resilience, and purpose.